Good Monday, everybody. Hello. Hope your Monday is Mondaying and you've not got no Monday blues. It's back to work, but it's back to the grind when it comes to Marvel Contest of Champions with an epoch of pain, epic of pain, coming on Wednesday, as well as on Friday. We're going to see the Valentine's events. Well, Valentine's stores. Spend your money, people, or keep it, or keep your units. Your choice. It's the MCN. Let's get into the story, shall we? Firstly, and I'm really excited, Nick Coss is back. He's done a Marvel Contest of Champions, Marvel Rivals, like splash. Yes, I do like Marvel Rivals. Unfortunately, with my new job, it's taking a lot of time, so I'm not able to spend time playing as much as I like. But a Venom Jeff the Shark, Marvel Contest of Champions stylized characters, and little nods to Deadpool versus Wolverine. Yes, this video is amazing. It's good to see Nick Coss back. Go and check this out in the link in the description, and go and support Nick Coss. Nick, if you're watching this, we need you back, my friend. Please be back for good. Well, like Wallace and Gromit, the wrong trousers, the wrong Deathless signature stones or Saga signature stones become a confusing element to everything in the world of Marvel Contest of Champions, as we know. We did talk about this last week, but there's a little bit more extra context and stuff when it comes to explaining stuff. The story of that was, if you go into game and you go into like the Saga sector and as well your Saga like signature stones, they're not Saga technically signature stones, are they? Like when you go into the Saga sector, it's still like the generic ones for those that are Deathless champions, Deathless Thanos, Deathless She-Hulk, etc, etc. But it does give some like impression that's something a bit different, especially when you're looking at the rewards for the incursions themselves, because it gives the impression when it says 7-star Saga signature stones that it's about the Saga. So you're kind of thinking to yourself, oh, so that's to do with you know, right at the top with the boost. I'd love to show you the boost, but you know, as we know, when you click on stuff, there we go, well done. Click on stuff for this game, it doesn't work out. It's not this Saga based champions, it's the Deathless Saga, Deathless champions within that. It's all very confusing, isn't it? And of course, without like arguing semantics with it, like Kabam Karate Mark says, the separate wording is confusing here for sure. The signature stones were always intended for Deathless throughout the content. I'll poke this again to make sure, but it looks like an unfortunate wording error. Apologies about that. So it's just a little bit of like, you know, context, but it does definitely kind of like come across a bit weird. This is like a further thing to it. I mean, I missed it off but it's like, then again, same thing. Like I'm arguing semantics with Kabam, and like there's so many moving parts when it comes to this game, when it comes to wording, that is so important, and just it's really tough. I would like to see when stuff like this happens that it's just communicated correctly, but it just can't, how it comes across is always very difficult with it. Also, a bit more explanation here. Happy to share some light. Saga signature stones are present in each saga under the Saga Sig Stone bucket lies multiple different variations of Saga signature stones, one of them being Deathless Saga Sig Stones. The folks tuning the events aren't the same people writing the comms. Due to this, wording occasionally gets crossed. Nothing done here is just intentionally misleading, just in case anybody's kind of like going at. So it's just like, I don't know. After time, you kind of go like, this is it. This is what the game is. This is what, you know, Kabam is when it comes to lightly explaining something, confusing from the point of explaining stuff. Game team communicating to comms team with stuff, like there seems to be like a communication breakdown to stuff. Like the game team need to make sure that they're being as literal as possible in their handover of notes as to, okay, it's a signature stone. Yeah, but saying signature stone means that it branches off. Oh, it's a Saga signature stone. Okay, well, what kind of Saga signature stone? Well, it's just a Saga signature stone attached to the Deathless thing. So it's like layer upon layer of layer and layer of complexity. And unfortunately, that's Kabam. Like, if you've seen anything when it comes to nodes and how Kabam presents stuff, we're going to do Epic of Pain. Yeah, okay. So it's going to be the same type of previous of pain of suffering nodes. No, it's not. Oh, what's happening? Well, we're going to add something extra to it. Why? Because we're Kabam and we do this. Yeah, we've got these nodes as well around a boss, but we're not going to put any kind of alerts when it does a prompter to do something you've got to avoid, get hit by, or do a particular motion on the screen. Right, okay. So complexity on complexity on complexity on complexity. Yeah, okay. Right, I get it. That's Kabam, innit? Moving on to Twitch drops. Yeah, that was a little while when we kind of like talked about that, but it rears its head again. Command Pinwheel says, if you're seeing the drops in your Twitch inventory, but they have not yet appeared in game, please reach out to support. Checked with the team, and there doesn't seem to be any general outage or issue, so maybe specific account issues which support is better equipped to handle with. Thanks for your patience. Can also say the team is working on a fix and prevent this from happening next time. So if you are still not getting your Twitch drops and you're wondering why, do a support ticket to then kind of like say, hey, you know, I'm not getting it, because I know some people still are without it, which is weird, isn't it? Okay, on to the Thanos Reigns piece, the Deathless piece. If you know, we did a video at the weekend that centered around trying to get, I think it's more for the She-Hulk side of piece, that if you kind of like go to grab that, you can find yourself being able to, and oh my god, what is up with this game? Sorry, I'm trying to get to like something to showcase something, but look, I'm just, what is this game, man? Come on. Yeah, so back on track. Now I've had to reboot the game in order to get back in again. I had like connection issues, and like I'm running so many different kind of like internet-based things at the moment. Fine, anyway, whatever. I'm not going to keep complaining about it, but it's just not good. Anyway, grabbing whatever piece, like somebody said that they grabbed a Deathless guillotine piece and it didn't work, or it was like, yeah, the piece did not appear as I said here. Flashing is my screen and attempting to appear. I've restarted my game, I've restarted my device, and it persists throughout the menu. Yeah, so it's like, what's going on here? There's a YouTube video here. We'll just quickly kind of like have that on screen and see what the crack is with that. So yeah, they're collecting the piece or going to the piece. So it shows, yeah, there's a flashing. It's like constant flashing there, but yeah, that's weird, isn't it? Like a constant flash on the actual screen. Anyway, not good, pretty poor. Maybe it's just collecting the guillotine piece that seems to be the problem. That is definitely a problem. As of February 7th, which was the Friday, it's still under investigation, with many other people having the same problem. That's really bad. Like, if you're trying to play the game and you've got a constant flickering screen, how is that going to be enjoyable? Well, it's not, is it? And the support tickets are being closed left, right, and center. So, yeah, what's happening? That's crazy. Lots of bugs in the moment of the game. Like, this is pretty bad. I mean, in this video, I've even kind of like shown when there was like a bug or an issue happening that I just could not get out of, like incursions. I'm just stuck there. Also, arena crystals seem to be counting down to, I don't know. There's a weird timer at the moment, but you only get to see it in activation, it's not in live or real time. It's just something that when you go out of the game and come back into it, it then goes down. A good example being, this was on February 7th, and this is currently in game at the moment. So the difference between it being, well, you know, a day, it is basically, it's covering real time. If you go out in the game right now and come back into it, you'll notice that the time is going down. Would it be good for this to kind of go down into a new type of arena crystal? That would be good, but I always get very concerned when Kabam do stuff like this, because it could mean that there's less units that then people can get as a point of the RNG open process, if indeed this is cycling down. My hope is indeed that it is a visual bug and it's just something that will be sorted out. Another bug to add to the collection of various bugs in the world of Marvel Contest of Champions at the moment, hey? But what are your thoughts? What do you think is or might be happening to the Arena Crystal? Is it counting down to something new? Is it just a visual bug? I think it's a visual bug, but we've got 50 days from now. You know, what is happening in 50 days? That's a very good question. What's day 50 days from now? I'm going to put that into Google. Well, 51 days, because this is the day I'm recording it. I'm recording this on a Saturday, by the way. The MCN recorded on a Saturday. It does mean it'll be on the 31st. It will end on the 31st of March, 2025. Now, that's interesting, because it's not like it's a weird day. That's a Monday. New things happen on a Monday. Would that be, though, a new update? I doubt that. I doubt that a lot. It would be... Well, I don't know. Like, it could be that's when a new update comes in, and it could be a new system in place for it. I've also just gone back, and my screen's gone black. Like, this is just getting on my nerves now. What is going on with the quality of MCOC at the moment? It's just, Oh, look! Oh, what, look at that! And if by magic we get connection problems, and now we're back on the main screen. There you go. I kind of like just forgot what I was doing right there. Was just what is going on with this game at the moment? It's slow loading screens between screen to screen. What's this? Yeah, so this could be 2 updates from now. It could be not. What's the point? Honestly, what is the point? Now we're going to end the show on something interesting because I'm just getting sick of the bugs. I really am. This year, Kabam have got to get it together. They really do. Anyway, compensation. Interesting compensation, but lower down progression compensation. So I saw this kind of like sprung up here. Shout out to Captain Dante as well. Act 4 related compensation. What are people getting for this compensation? Well, they're getting this right here. It said in the message that due to updates to Act 4 completion and exploration rewards, we've awarded summoners who have claimed Act 4 rewards recently with additional rewards. So this is more for lower people that have done Act 4. You will get Tier 1 Alpha. You'll get a nice amount of Tier 5 basics, and I think is that tier... That does look like Tier 5 basics, not definitely not Tier 6. Come on, I'm going to give it a Tier 6 to lower players. 26 Tier 2 Alphas, 20 Cavalier Crystals. I think is that 30? That must be 30 Cavalier Crystals, but what type of Cavalier Crystals is that? That's still very interesting, isn't it, of like what that is. And of course, Tier 4 class Catalyst. I keep saying Tier 4 Alpha. I've got that on the brain at the moment, thinking about that. There's also there's one 5-star Nexus. There's 4.3 million gold. That's a nice amount of gold. 120 4-star signature stones and Tier 3 class Catalyst times 27. Interesting compensation. Interesting to give out. Helpful as well. It's not some people are going, well, it's not going to be super helpful, but you never know what those 20 Cavalier Crystals there, that 50 in total Cavalier Crystals across different types. If that gives some spicy 6 stars, that could really help elevate a roster and start them off in a process of grinding in different areas. So yeah, nice. Pretty darn nice right there. That's the compensation. That has been it for the MCN today. What are your current thoughts of the quality of the game? Well, what's going on with it? Like, are you happy with it? Thoughts in the comments. Weird time for Kabam. Really weird. It's not been this bad for a little while when they've had like a really bad month, a really bad time. So yeah, they've got to get it sorted. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for supporting the channel as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Got a really cool video, hopefully later on, about Iceman as a 7-star. Looking forward to doing that, and I'll see you soon. Much love and goodbye.